Hi, everyone. Welcome to Open San Jose's variety live TV show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. My name is Chad. I am the CEO of Create TV San Jose. We are San Jose's only community media center and public access TV station. Welcome to Open San Jose's variety live TV show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. Live streamed, and right now we're live on Channel 30 on My name is Chad. I'm the CEO of Create TV San Jose. We are San Jose's only part of cool community. So welcome to Open San Jose. Welcome. Variety live TV show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. So nonprofits that can support media production. Live streamed, and right now we're live on Channel 30 on My name is Chad. CEO of Create TV San Jose. We are San Jose's only part of Civic engaged community. And last, welcome to Open. We run this beautiful space. Welcome. With 6 other nonprofits called TV show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. Live streamed, and right now just like our channels, Open San Jose is a community center and a community space for you. CEO of Create TV San Jose. We are San Jose's only part of engaged and last, welcome to Open. We run this beautiful space. Welcome. All the spaces TV show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. Live stream. So just like our channels, Open San Jose is a community center and all workspace for you. CEO of Create TV San Jose. We are San Jose's only part of and last, welcome to Open. We run this beautiful space. Welcome. All work in different sectors. TV show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. So we currently have Chopstick Sally. So just like our channels, Open San Jose is a community center and all workspace for you. The Latina Coalition of Silicon Valley. San Jose's only part of lead film and last, welcome to Open. We run this beautiful space. Welcome. All work Mosaic America. Show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. So NorCal Public Media, Chopstick Sally. So just like our channel, we've only been around and all workspace for you. The Latina Coalition San Jose. Out there, part of lead film and last, welcome to Open. We run this beautiful space. All work Mosaic America. Show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. So NorCal Public Media, Chopstick Sally. So just like our channel, we've only been around and all workspace for you. The Latina Coalition San Jose. Your audience, and I love it. So lead film and last, welcome to Open. We run this beautiful space. All work Mosaic America. Show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. So NorCal Public Media, Chopstick Sally. So just like our channel, we've only been around and all workspace for you. The Latina Coalition San Jose. Your audience, and I love it. So lead film and last, she's going to test your knowledge. All work Mosaic America. Show Extravaganza, the second annual. Thank you for coming out. So NorCal Public Media, Chopstick Sally. So just like our channel, we've only been around and all workspace for you. The Latina Coalition San Jose. Your audience, and I love it.
So again, my name is Folklorico, representing
she's going to test your knowledge. Mosaic America.
San Jose trivia. How many of you all love San Jose and you know your stuff?
NorCal Public Media,
I see some excited folks
just like our channel, we've only been around
right here, but by the end of this, your hand will be raised right here because so again, my name is Folklorico, representing
she's going to test your knowledge. Mosaic America.
How many of you all love San Jose and you know your stuff?
NorCal Public Media,
I see some excited folks
just like our channel, we've only been around
by the end of this, your hand will be raised right here because so again, my name is Folklorico, representing
she's going to test your knowledge. Mosaic America.
How many of you all love San Jose and you know your stuff?
NorCal Public Media,
I see some excited folks
just like our channel, we've only been around
by the end of this, your hand will be raised right here because so again, my name is Folklorico.
she's going to test your knowledge. Mosaic America.
How many of you all love San Jose and you know your stuff? I see some excited folks
just like our channel, we've only been around
by the end of this, your hand will be raised right here because so again, my name is My name is hand side over here. C, that is correct. What was your name? Esther? All right, Esther is our second winner. I have my team writing that down in the back so we could get you your prize, which is a shirt. Hey. All right, let's go into the third question. This is a good crowd. I know that folks know more answers, so I'm sure there's going to be more folks raising their hand. All right, so this one is a bit of a hard question, but a great fun fact. What is San Jose's affordable housing requirement for new housing developers? So is it A, 10%, B, 15%, C, 20%, or D, 50%? On the right-hand side over here. B, and what is your name? Carl, all right. Do we all think it's B? Yes. Oh, okay, we got a passionate yes. What is the correct answer? We can go to the next slide. It is B. All right, we have a knowledgeable group here today in Open San Jose. All right, I could tell you all love your city. All right, let's go ahead and go into the fourth question. All right, this is a very important question in relation to civic engagement. There was an important date, June 2nd, and that's happening here in California. Oh, I already got a hand raised. Let me go ahead and finish the question, but I'll remember you. So it'll impact Californians and, of course, everyone here living in San Jose. So it could be A, Coachella, the music festival. I heard Justin Bieber is headlining. B, it's free parking day, perhaps, and I know that all of us in San Jose would love that. C, primary election, very important. Or D, California Day, very important as well. All right, so to the individual on the right-hand side that raised his hand first. C, that is the correct answer. It is our primary election date, and especially in California, right? Each state has a different primary election date. So if you didn't know, this year we are actually voting on our new governor. Who knew that? Oh, this is a civically engaged room as well. This is my favorite room to be in for Lead Filipino. So if you didn't know, we were voting on the primary. So for the political parties, they're determining their candidate on this date, as well as other different initiatives. And then in November, we will be voting on that individual. So please make sure to save those dates on your calendar. Turn in your mail-in ballot, vote day of or in person. Or, of course, if you have not registered yet or updated your address, this is your friendly reminder. All right, we have a great group. So for the fourth person that answered that question, you get an identity swag bag that you'll get to open at the very back. Let's go into the next question, please. All right, this is, I believe, our second to last question. How many city council districts are in San Jose? Is it A, 7, B, 14, my favorite number, trick question, C, 12, or D, 10? Any takers on this question? All right, the right-hand side is going on fire. Left-hand side, what's going on? All right, what is the answer? C, and what was your name? Ava. Ava answered C. So the correct answer actually is D. It is a self-care goodie bag. But Ava, for your brave and courageous decision to raise your hand, I'll go ahead and give you the self-care goodie bag. All right, let's go ahead and go into our last question. All right, so what does lead in Lead Filipino stand for? Is it A, leadership, empowerment, activism, and development? A good option. B, learning, equity, action, and diversity? Another wonderful option. C, liberty, engagement, awareness, and dedication? Very cool. Or D, leadership, education, activism, and dialogue? Any takers? Any takers for the last question? All right, the individual in the green sweater. D, leadership, education, activism, and dialogue. Let's go ahead into the next slide and see if that is the correct answer. And it is. Woo! All right, you get the Bebot goodie bag, meaning looking fresh. The goodie bag in my culture. Again, if you are a prize winner, I'll meet you at the backhand corner to give you your prizes. But before we conclude, I'd love to go into the next slide, please. And which is a thank you. Remember, people power to the polls. I do this work because I care about my community, and I wish that there were people like Open San Jose, like Latina Coalition, Lead Filipino, and all of our partners when my parents immigrated here to the United States. And so voting is a privilege. Being civically engaged in all of our systems is a privilege, and it is important in this day and age. So please make sure to vote, get involved with organizations like ours, and I hope to see you involved. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. No. Go. Congratulations to all the winners. Give them a hand. Is this the best way for folks to learn more about you?
Yes, this is a QR code to our link tree. So every initiative, program, event that will be on here, as well as my favorite, the donation link to support organizations like mine.
Support Lead Filipino. Do you have any events or anything coming up that people should know about?
Yes, we're actually door knocking tomorrow in Milpitas. So for the folks that live in Milpitas, we'll be at Murphy Park, going around the neighborhood to see if folks want to get involved with us, or phone banking with folks on Tuesday, April 7th.
And do you need volunteers for those kinds of things?
I would love volunteers, right? When we say people power, it means all of our volunteers, all of our folks that don't have 9 to 5s like mine, but want to still contribute to the community and make a change.
You heard her. Check out their website, follow their socials, volunteer, and most importantly, donate. Thank you, Camille.
Thank you so much.
All right. So far, so good. We're on the air. We're on TV. It's working. The next taker partner I want to bring up to the stage is the Latina Coalition of Silicon Valley. They're going to have a little chat over here. Give me a hand, please. Just push the button to make it green.
Hello, everyone. I don't have trivia. I'm sorry. But we are going to talk about something that's happening right here in our own backyard. My name is Esmeralda Fregoso. I'm with the Latina Coalition of Silicon Valley. If we could go to the next slide, you can see our information. I feel so far away now. Community, you know? So, like I said, there's something happening in our backyard right now, and we're going to specifically be talking about equal pay. Specifically, Latina equal pay. So nationally, that number is Latinas are being paid 52 to 57 cents for every dollar paid to a white non-Hispanic male. But here in Silicon Valley, that is significantly greater. So in San Jose, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, metro area, Latinas earn as little as 33 cents on the dollar. So in one of the wealthiest regions on earth, you know, Silicon Valley is very well known because of that. Our community is facing one of the largest wage gaps in the metro area here in California. So I'm joined by Natalie Carvajal and Jessica Vera Guerrero. We're going to talk a little bit about what it is that we do at Latina Coalition and why we're doing it. So to kick us off, so that number, the 33 cents, is more than just a number, right? So over the lifetime career of a Latina woman, that equals to $1 million. Who wants $1 million? Yeah. Yes, we all want it, right? So, what does that number actually mean? It's it can mean a missed mortgage payment. It can be that you have to put your retirement on hold for a little bit or retire at a later age. So, my first question is, what does $1 million actually mean for a Latina and her family? And how is Latina Coalition fighting to put that money back where it belongs? And we can start with you, Natalie.
Thank you, Esme. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, so $1 million is a lot of money. And like Esme was saying, it's more than the monetary value. It's the difference between someone renting for their entire lives and owning a home. It's the difference between someone retiring with dignity or having to work until their 70s or their 80s. And for a Latino family in general, it's generational wealth that's not getting passed down, quite frankly. And so at Latina Coalition, we're building sides on both of the equation. So programs like LEAP, our Latina Economic Advancement Program, is building workforce skills and economic mobility skills. We also have our Ella Latina Development Program for leadership development, who is creating leaders that can go into rooms and change those numbers and make a real difference. Because the wage gap problem isn't just a money problem, it's actually a power problem and a paycheck problem. So we're in the business of building power.
Woo! And we love acronyms. All of our programs have an acronym. So go to our website and learn more about that. Passing it over to Jessica, same question.
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna something that happened yesterday. Literally at San Jose State, I was there at a round table with some students, scholars that got scholarships, and we were talking about money as well and what $1,000 could do for them. It means maybe not being having to work and be stressed out, right? I know when I was back in 2020 when I graduated from San Jose State University, and I could have used that. Yeah, thank you. I was the first in my family, and I had to work my way through. I'm sure a lot of you have the same experience. Not you don't have to be Latina to be first gen, but that experience was felt like and I saw it yesterday, and it broke my heart. But I also felt support. I felt so much support in the room that there was people wanting to fund students in order to get accessibility to resources, for them not to be stressed out and to build generational wealth. So things like that, it empowers me. That's why I chose Latina Coalition, because now I get to empower other women, other Latinas, other Latines. As a queer Latina, that's also something that I have barriers for, and it's something that I wish I could have learned at a younger age, right? Like I'm sure a lot of us don't know how to budget. I'm learning now as an adult, and I'm teaching it to others también, right, in the room. So I had to learn as I go, but I also had to step up in order to make sure they were getting the resources. I had to make sure they were in the room in order to be knowledgeable, and to get a career where they could negotiate. So that's something about the program that I really love, and that's why I lead it.
So you guys both touch base on LEAP, so Latina Economic Advancement Program. Again, we love acronyms here. So if someone here in the audience is interested in joining, or anyone at home who's viewing this is interested in maybe joining LEAP, what could they expect to get out of it? This is a question for Jessica.
Yeah. I always want to make sure in the programming that people feel heard and seen, and we've seen it through our organization. Maybe it's our first time stepping in new roles with leadership and development, all these new things that we want to promote. We do it ourselves. We do it within our, our organization. We do it within the program. So we want to make sure participants, we want to make sure allies feel welcomed as well. So it's not just for Latinas, it's also open to anyone 18 and up. They're always welcome to join. I've had people's partners join, because that makes them feel safe. So whatever safety means for you, you are always welcome to join the program. And that's the first step in order to learn. I also have like an educational background, so I want to make sure people feel heard and seen in that way. but that's the first thing they can expect. The second is resources. I empower them to find resources all around them, so not just through San Jose. Yes, I want to make sure they know about Crate TV, they know about Open San Jose, and all of our anchor partners. That's like the literally the first groups I introduce them to. But then I also want them to know about Silicon Valley as a whole. So San Mateo, San Francisco. I want them to know other counties in order for them to feel resilient throughout.
Yes. So if you're interested, we do have our final LEAP seminars happening this month in a few weeks, or actually next week.
Next week.
It's free, it's virtual, so head to our website and check out that information. The one before this is something else, but latinacoalition.org, also Latina Coalition on Instagram. So if you see here, we have some art, equal pay for all. That is tied to one of our events that we do, Latina Equal Pay Day. Natalie, can you speak more about that event?
Yes, every year we host Latina Equal Pay Day, and over the past few years, it's looked a little bit different, and that's intentional. We've had roundtable discussions with leaders across sectors from all over Silicon Valley coming together, brainstorming, and making commitments to what they're going to do in their own spaces that they lead. We also have had art activism demonstrations and rallies, and this art actually, can you help with the behind?
There's a bigger one. Hold on.
We were very honored to have Leila Carleo create some art with us last year, and we held it at San Jose State. Had a bit of a rally, really representing the need for our voice to be heard and seen, and for us to be able to speak about our worth. So it's a beautiful, wonderful event. There's a lot of opportunities to be involved. So make sure you stay tuned, follow our socials, and an event will happen around October this year.
Okay, so just to close up really quick, one final question. So for anyone here in the audience or back home who are interested in helping in making sure that they're helping close the wage gap, what would you tell them? We can start with you, Natalie.
Yeah. The most easy and quick way that I think a lot of people in this room can participate in is pay transparency. So being unafraid to share your own pay, to talk about it with your colleagues, with your family members, because the pay gap lives in silence and it thrives in silence. So once it's spoken about, once we're talking about money, the game begins to change and we begin to take back that power. And if you're a business owner or if you're in a position of leadership, then you directly have even more access to post salary ranges. Internally, we post our own salary ranges within our organization. We want to make sure we're talking and walking the walk as well. And so posting salary ranges, talking about pay, and just being transparent is one easy way and really impactful way to begin to close that gap.
We're planting the seed right now. We're all part of it. Yay.
Yes, we're all involved.
Jessica, same question to you.
Yes. As you're doing today, keep on showing up, right? We want to make sure we're showing up and support our anchor partners. We want to make sure we're supporting the resources, the organizations that are out helping. So you're all welcome to join LEAP if that's something that you would like to do. As early as next week, you can join virtually, and it's all free, right? It's a free cost. You can join anywhere you would like to join because it's virtual. That's the awesome part. And then we also have in-person events that are also upcoming as well. So you can join in as an ally. You can, even if you're not Latina, you're like, that might not be the space for me. You can share it. You can share it with someone that you might know. You can share it with your neighbor. You can share it maybe with your favorite barista. We all go to coffee shops around here. So support that way, right? Treat them out. Make sure they feel knowledgeable and safe to be able to show up and participate with us.
Yay. Well, that's going to do it for us. If you're interested in learning more about us, if you want to support and see what we're doing, please visit our website, latinacoalition.org. We're on social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. We have a newsletter too if you want to learn about all the things, the programs, any upcoming deadlines, please visit us on there. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give the Latina Coalition of Silicon Valley a hand.
Woo! Do we take this with us?
I have a question for you all. Anyone,
Yes.
any one of you. People in this room, if they wanted to support the work that you're doing, what's the best thing they can do?
you can attend some of our events. So Futura Fest here, we actually just launched it like a few hours before coming here. So that is now live. It's our career fair that we do. I'll let Jessica talk more about that since she is the lead.
Yes, that's a part of LEAP as well. So that's kind of like rounding up. If you all are interested in LEAP or like, I can't commit to a virtual meeting right now, this is a year pretty much of my programming in one day.
One day, that's it.
I know, and it's very exciting. We have employers coming out, we have authors, we have coaches, both financial and career coaches coming out, speakers. It's just an amazing day, and we also have food and
Workshops
vendors.
and panels.
Yeah,
It's an
so a
awesome
full
day.
It's a beautiful day. And we have Paula, our Policy Advocacy Leadership in Action boot camp, where you can learn how to become civically engaged, maybe get inspired and run for an office or join a commission. And that's happening April 24th to 26th, later this month. And of course, you can donate. Really, is the best
I
way
was
that
trying to
can
cue you up
support
for
us.
that, but
Thank
yeah,
you.
okay.
I know. Please donate. You can donate on our website, and we take all forms of donation. So thank you all so much.
These folks,
Thank
all of our anchor
you.
partners do amazing work, but these folks are in the office more. It's like Create TV and Latina Coalition, and then everyone like scoots in for an hour or two or a day.
We just love being here.
we love.
So much love.
So much love.
I just also want to point out how professional these people are. Look at the back of my clipboard. There's like a 20-year-old
Sorry.
barcode, and these guys
That
have
was
their
Jessica's
logos
idea.
on their cue cards.
She's like, hold on before you
So
print.
I'm just saying, they know what they're doing. So thank you all so much for coming out and
Thank
sharing
you.
information. Yes, none of us can survive without money. So, yes, I would encourage you, if any of the performances, any of the things that you hear and learn tonight move you in some way, please consider giving a donation. This is my least favorite part, is having to read something that someone else wrote because I'm going to screw it up. But for the first time, we're all about collaborating, right? Like trying to do things together collaboratively. And for the first time for this event, two of our anchor partners decided to collaborate together on the thing they were going to put together to showcase. So I'm excited. Mosaic America pioneers new approaches to building social cohesion among highly diverse people and organizations whose fates and futures are bound together by living in a place. And NorCal Public Media is dedicated to using media for inspiration, education, and connection in the region. Their commitment to public engagement extends well beyond the airwaves, aiming to build a brighter and more connected future. And I love both these organizations. They're so fun to work with. Rick, oh, well, that's so sweet. So we've got a performance today under the direction of my maestros Arturo Magana and Juan Serrano. We have Folklorico Colibris, and their mission is to promote pride identifying as LGBTQ Latinx through the art of Mexican folklorico dancing. And then we could do that. We could do that all day long here. Like I said, this is not regular TV. This is our TV. We do it how we want. Then we have Shrivdia. Did I get it even close? Shrivdia. See. She's the director of Expressions Dance, and her idea is to give students a chance to learn and enjoy. See, this Latina Coalition was way more prepped than me with their fancy cards. Dance of different kinds of music and dances to understand and stay connected with the incredible cultures of India. So you can experience this and other things at the amazing Mosaic Festival. If you haven't been before, it's incredible. That's going to be happening this year, 2026, at History Park, Saturday, June 6th. But for now, everyone, please enjoy this next segment. Mosaic and NorCal Public Media present Ensemble Folklorico and Expressions Dance.
इस राख में है अंगारे उस रात के, सितारों ने आग बरसाई थी जब ज़मीं पर। फलक से ये नज़ारा
Close, but
कुछ जश्न सा
not
लगता
in
था।
the control room. This is going to be Folklorico, not the video, but the music. Oh, it has been heard. Also, give a hand to our wonderful crew and volunteers who are making live television happen right now. I'm afraid if I get up there and like try and be funny, the music is going to kick right in. So just, but that would be funny. It would be, yeah. You threatened. Yes, let's do that. Tell us about your group. How did you start? What do you do?
I'm going to start first by saying my name. My name is Sri Vidya Ishwar. I know it's a lot. Vidya is fine too. And I am the founder, artistic director of Expressions, Dances of India. We specialize in folk dances. Along with a whole lot of colorful and beautiful styles of dancing from India, like Bollywood, fusion, semi-classical. One of the things that our dancers take great pride in partnership with Mosaic America, is collaborating with people like Maestro Arturo. This, by the way, is our 10th year of partnership. And we are very excited to present our piece today, but for now, I'm going to give this to Arturo.
Thank you, Trividia, and happy 10th anniversary. My name is Arturo Magaña. I am the founder and co-director of Ensamble Folklorico Colibri. We are the first LGBTQ Mexican folklorico company. Woo! And we are so blessed and pleased that this is also our 10th anniversary with Mosaic America. They are the first organization that opened their doors to a queer folklorico group. So we are forever blessed and thankful for that. Thank you so much.
You both have you've partnered for 10 years, or both of you have been organizing dance for 10 years?
Yes to both.
Yes to both.
We do hold our practices and classes separately, but at every given opportunity, we come together and we try to read and research about folk dances of India and how to connect them with folk dances of Mexico. And we always find a common story, a common thread, a style, a costume, a prop, a color, and we get going. And that's how we come up with many of these collaborations.
Yeah, and it's such an amazing thing to do. For example, without even knowing, the last piece that we're both going to dance are love stories, and where the partner is yearning to meet with the loved one, and we fuse together. There's really no difference. We're all human. And with India and Mosaic America, we find that beautiful thread. So thank you.
Can you tell I'm trying to draw this out?
All right.
Actually, whenever you're ready, we'd love to see you work together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a hand.
इस राख में है अंगारे उस रात के सितारों ने आग बरसाई थी जब ज़मीं पर
Live television, ladies and gentlemen. We have a question from the audience, ladies and gentlemen.
I would love to hear from you about your costume design, the ways that it's a sort of nod to what's traditional and what you've innovated.
Can you hear me? Yes. This is a traditional costume of Jalisco. And yes, it's usually worn by the ladies. We don't call ourselves male or female. We call ourselves boots for the people that take the male role and skirts for the people that take the female role. We added the rainbow that represents the LGBTQ community and also the world. And we put it together as a charro shirt and a charra skirt. Beautiful question. Thank you. Your costume.
Is that question for? um, for so this is a traditional salwar, kameez, and vest. That's a style from the northern state of Punjab in India. We are doing a fusion of a couple of styles, Bhangra, which was traditionally only performed by men, but it's now evolved to be a dance that's liked all over the world, performed equally by men and women. Jhumar, which, as Arturo pointed out, is actually a love story, a love ballad. And we are going to combine both to end with our love for Bhangra and Jalisco and Bangralisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We have the music. We know where the files are located. We know where all the mics are. We're totally professional. We're ready to go.
por eso vivo penando.
ਅੱਜ ਮੇਲੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਗਮ ਵੀ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹਰਾ ਤਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਹੀ ਜਗ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੱਥ ਫੜਾਂ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਹੋ ਰੌਣਕ ਹੋ ਜੂ ਘਟ ਵੇ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਮੱਲਾ ਕੱਢ ਕੁੜਤੇ ਦੇ ਵੱਟ ਵੇ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਆ ਲੈ ਫੜ ਕੁੰਜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸਾਂਭ ਲੈ ਤਿਜੋਰੀਆਂ ਆ ਲੈ ਫੜ ਕੁੰਜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਸਾਂਭ ਲੈ ਤਿਜੋਰੀਆਂ ਖਸਮਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਂਦਾ ਈ ਤੇਰਾ ਘਰ ਵੇ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਹੋ ਰੌਣਕ ਹੋ ਜੂ ਘਟ ਵੇ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਚੱਲ ਮੇਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਵੰਜਲੀ ਵਜਾ ਸ਼ੋਰਾ ਲੰਮੇ ਦਿਆ ਵਗਦੀ ਐ ਰਾਵੀ ਰਾਹੀ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਪਾਰ ਦੇ ਮਹਿਕਦੇ ਗੁਲਾਬ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਹਿਕਦੇ ਗੁਲਾਬ ਸਾਡੇ ਸੱਜਣਾ ਦੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਵੰਜਲੀ ਵਜਾ ਸ਼ੋਰਾ ਲੰਮੇ ਦਿਆ ਸ਼ੋਰਾ ਲੰਮੇ ਦਿਆ
ਨੱਚਦੀ
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Was that worth the wait? I think we've talked enough. We've talked enough. Please give them a hand, Folklorico, Colibri, and Expressions Dance. They were so good. They were so good they broke the fourth curtain. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was bad. We're right on time for this TV thing. How many of you are fans of visual arts? How many of you are artists yourselves? All right. I don't know if you've noticed, but we have two art galleries here, and one of them is Works Gallery, and it's filled with artists from all over the place. Oh, was that open for? Oh no. See, we're good. You're not here. Neither am I. Anyways, I want to bring up Joe Miller, who's the president, director, guy all around. I'm going to get you a mic stand. How's that? Who's here? You can take the mic. You can use the mic stand. He's over at Works all the time. He's here about as often as Latina Coalition. He's going to talk to you a little bit about how you can support local artists and actually start your own art collection, supporting local artists. Welcome, Joe Miller.
All right, is this, oh, it is on. Yeah, it's flashing red and, oh, now it's green. All right, cool. Yeah, so, oh man, after all of that, I hate to slow it down with like speech. Oh my God. Man, oh my God, you always put me after the real shit. Okay, yeah, can you say that on public TV? I don't know. Sorry, I listen to late night streaming. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about how come anybody would collect local art, like local art. It's really important to me. I'm going to show you a couple slides of my house. I've never done this before, but this is like the hallway into where the bedrooms are. I am fortunate enough to have a house in Silicon Valley. My wife and I are educators, so we of course could not afford it now, but fortunately we're old, so we got it 30 years ago, you know. But and we're still fixing it. But someday we'll replace the carpet. It's really awful. But anyways. Coming into these spaces, I'm a designer, so I try for a little bit of a rhythm of art, looking at just different things. I really like grids, so Doug Lavoski's work is really great to me, and this is one of my skateboard decks right over there. But just, you know, how can spaces around your house just be activated a little bit by art? And so go to the next slide here, we got some different areas where there's different like sort of flavors. Like that was kind of a calm area to go in towards like the bedroom and that, and have a little bit restful. This is kind of in the living room, which is a little bit more active, and I really like street artists and especially like you know, street writers and that sort of thing who have, you know, been out there on the train cars, and so I collect like train cars, and some of these were this one says Joe and Laura right there, by Force 129, that he made specially for us. And so these are some of those train cars together. We've got about like 10 more around the house, but you know, just sort of gathering some things together. And some of these things are really affordable from local artists. Like probably nothing up there was more than 2 digits, you know, in getting it. So yeah, go to the next thing. All right, so this is just in our bedroom, and I kind of, like I said, I like grids. So another reason to support public art would be to support your art spaces. So these are from 3 different auction things that were out there. This is from the ICA, something that was actually founded out of Works. So Works was a few years old, and a member of the board of directors way back in well, that was 1977 when Works was founded, and they decided to split off and made the ICA because they thought that this whole democratic thing that Works does wouldn't work out, that we'd be like messed up. And we are messed up, but we've been messed up for almost 50 years now. So there, take it, man. Okay, so anyways, this one from the ICA auction, this one over here from the Museum of Quilts and Textiles, this one right here from Works San Jose, and I just like thought, oh man, each one like a 10-inch square. That's pretty cool. So go to the next thing. So I try to do that because I like, you know, mostly arrange. There's lots of volunteers we have. We have like God, more than 100 volunteers a year at Works, some that just volunteer for one show. And they hang things and work with all of us. I kind of try to arrange things, and you'll see if you get out to the gallery, there's stuff by color, by like sort of mood, and so we kind of gathered things together in grids here. There's another Doug Levosky piece over there. Jonathan Kermit with his freaky cord things that are made with handmade paper into that. So go to the next piece. I'm okay. Sorry, racing here, but you can see here that this is the purple area over here with Becca Smith. Becca's work is pretty incredible. She's a person I've known since college. Her father was actually my mentor in college, and he was really important to me. I was the first person in my family, just thinking of what Jessica was talking about. I was the first person in my family to go for a college degree. And Sam, who had a studio in Palo Alto, kind of took me in to give me supplies, really, to make it through the classes, and became a lifelong friend. But anyways, his daughter, Becca over here, makes lenticular art. And so if you move side to side, like it moves, kind of like the Winkies, you know, so you can do like 2 to 3 images. And this is all like blurred photographs of glitter that she's got in there in this particular piece, and it's really this magical stuff. I've got like a little triptych of her of waves kind of going as you walk past it in our living room, that she made for us. To over here, Eddie Ramirez, who has like cataloged signage all around the South Bay and beyond, and we've got the Bold Knight right here. But his work in showing what the history of San Jose is just amazing. So check out his work. Ria Sharma over here, whose work is really sought after. It's really in several galleries around the Bay Area, and she's donated a piece to Works to keep us going. So head on out to the next bit here. All right. Yeah, we've got Stephanie Metz. There's a lot of history in the room. Stephanie is one of our past presidents of Works, and her work has really taken off. She's gotten into several museums, including the DCC Museum, and is getting shows all around the country. Her work is in felted wool and paint, and there's just this amazing little flex in there. There's connections we have to San Jose State. That's where I teach. And if you want to look up my salary, just go to Transparent California and Joe Miller. You'll find it right there. You know, lecturer D now. You know, I started as lecturer A. Now I'm lecturer D. That's as high as you can get because you're really old. Anyways, there at San Jose State, a great friend, Lydia Ray Black over here, just made in the shop there this fantastic frame for her work, which she valued this piece. It starts way below that. It started at like $250. She valued this piece at $1,200. The frame, I've gotten frames for real galleries and that. This frame would be $1,500, you know, easy if made by a professional frame maker. So some of the deals over there are just like freakish, and a lot of things go for the very first bid. So check it out. You know, register and bid this stuff up. So yeah, keep heading on here. We got another one, I think. Another slide. There's another image. I could talk about Works for a bit, so while they're getting that. But Works San Jose is, of course, our community art and performance center. Oh, there it is. And I'll just go on to that for a second. And it's kind of the first chance for a lot of artists. We require shows that are coming in that are guest curated to have somebody in it who's never been seen before. You know, so that's true of like these open call shows we do, where there'll be maybe 100 artists in the room, and there's 115 artists over in the auction, several of which have never been in any gallery show before. And there are several shows where we just don't turn people away. We also do exhibitions at the Mexican Heritage Plaza. We do 2 to 3 a year, and right now we're putting together Tierra y Raíces, Earth and Roots, over there. So a couple of people who've worked with Stephanie then have other.
That was not a subtle hint.
Yeah. Am I out of power? Okay. A couple more of the felted wool pieces and paint, and just head on. I think there's one more in there. Will it trip over to it? I know we end with a portrait of me. Which is really freaky. Okay, yeah. I just gotta say, like, people like Francisco Ramirez, who are in our community, and just doing some fantastic work out there. You just gotta take it. There's these secret little lockets under the chests of the kittens, and just go into the gallery and look really close. Secret. Okay. Head on. Hello. and then we've got 3D stuff. You know, Mario Montes Pozo over here, and his work in looking at the LGBTQ community that he's proud to be part of. To Stephen Rubalcaba, one of our present board members over there. Keep on going. But if you've got surfaces on top of things, and I just got to take a second and talk about Bin Don. Bin is one of our former board members, now teaches at San Jose State. His work is in the Smithsonian Museum. It's in the Asian Art Museum up in San Francisco. It's in the book Art Since 1940, to show like how important he's become. And this is one of his daguerreotypes up there. It's one of a kind because it's at the back of one of those bellows cameras where you take out the thing to expose the lens for minutes. And this was done at Angkor Wat. And so go and see it. Make sure you're wearing some black in front of it because that's what's reflected off of it there. And so head on out to the last one here. All right. Yeah, so I worked for a while with KSJS radio on the campus when I was there, and they always talked about dead air, like don't allow dead air, but that was radio, you know. In television, you can just like stand there, and yeah, there's only one more. Swear to God. Okay. Anyways, for those of you who are in the audience who are artists, then, you know, come and see us. Okay. Well, anyways, my last thing was going to be to just say, like, on the 12th slide there, that you can even come and bid on a portrait of me by Natasha Kramskaya. Yeah, that's
I think it went through one. It went through two in the middle when you weren't looking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyways, it would have been that one that looked like me by Natasha Kramskaya, which is really weird to have somebody. And I think it's just something nasty that she did to try and get me to bid on it, you know. So I would not be able to put up a portrait of me in the house, but and I don't know that my wife would want one more as well, because she's got a piece done by artist Amy Beans, who's our go see our vice president over at Works, who did a glitter portrait of me a few years ago that we also had to bid for. So, anyways,
and Joe, if people want to learn more about Works, how do they go about that?
So, well, we have a website. Just go to worksSJ.org, or spell it all out, worksanjose.org. We have both those URLs. Or find us. Stephen Rubalcaba has our Instagram, super active at WorkSanJose, all one word. And we're even still on Facebook for some reason at WorkSanJose, right there. Yeah.
So I'm just curious to wrap us up here. You've been showing all this art. Why are you showing all this art again?
Well, because people can bid on it, and there's something
special coming up.
Tomorrow night is the final day of the auction. So noon to 4 is the final viewing hours tomorrow during regular hours, when you can come and see when it's super quiet. You can come and see Works and Chopsticks Alley Art during those hours. And then at 6 p.m., we open up the gala with all sorts of great food and drink and everything. And then at 7, I, talking a little bit faster than this even, start closing out the lots one by one.
It's a fun event.
It is super fun.
I even bought a piece of Joe's that's in my house.
It's
very cool.
I was at a party and there was
I think that was the first piece of
in
a gallery art that I ever bought. Anyway, support Works San Jose. One of the reasons they're an anchor partner, all of our anchor partners live at the intersection of equity, technology, and story. And the fact that there's an art gallery that's been here for 50 years that lets all kinds of people get into a gallery, right? That's unheard of in the art world. So
that's why we're so tiny. That's why our entire revenue is in the is in the 5 figures, you know.
So
yeah.
as we talked about
So that's
supporting
why we need help.
organizations, please go
Okay.
buy some art.
Yeah,
Ladies
damn
and gentlemen,
straight.
Works and Joe Miller. We have such a special treat to close this evening out. Do you realize you get to go home after this and be like, I was a live TV studio audience? Tell all your friends. It's like bragging or something. So to close out the Open San Jose Variety TV show Extravaganza, we're going to feature from Chopsticks Alley, Creativity Open Mic After Dark, featuring Esther Young and Paulina Huynh Yu.
I wanna know if you care for me, if you feel my touch is heavenly. I wanna know if you feel this too. If you don't, again, be in love with you. I wanna know when you look at me, do the voices of angels start to sing? I wanna know if you hear them too. If you don't, again, be in love with you. A million nights I have loveless quiet. I need to know if you hear this too. If you don't, again, be in love with you. A million
Give them a hand. We're gonna do we wanted to do like the real talk show thing. You know, you play the show and then you. Esther, Pauline, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a perfect way to round out the show. Now, you do a thing with Chopsticks Alley Art called what?
Creativity, emphasis on the T, TEA, and I'd love to chat about that a little bit.
We have just a couple of minutes for you to chat about that.
Okay,
but
perfect.
We are under a little bit of a time crunch, I will admit.
Yes, we are. Time's ticking. So basically, every second Thursday, Chopsticks Alley Art produces a open mic. But that being said, it's a very curated, pre-curated type of production. We intentionally book Asian artists of the Asian diaspora of different mediums, including dance, music, poetry, comedy, film. We've done a lot. And collaborations like this is what that type of community fosters. So every second Thursday, you can head to the Chopsticks Alley Art Gallery in the front and check us out.
Awesome. And if people wanted to learn more about Chopsticks Alley Art, what would they do? Where would they go? Besides the gallery.
Talk to Christina. You could also talk to me, but Christina has more answers.
Chopsticksalleyart.org. Chopsticksalleyart.org. And if people wanted to learn about your work, you're as artists.
Right. Okay. Hi, everyone. I would say that definitely check out Chopsticks after this. You can walk into the gallery for First Friday. I actually have a photography piece in the show. It's dance and movement related, so you should definitely check it out. I would say you could follow both of us on Instagram. I will post it at some point later today. But yeah, definitely check out all the amazing orgs that presented today. Yeah.
How would they learn about your work? Where would they go? What would they do?
You can look for my artist name, Eve's Heaven, on socials.
And Paulina.ss. Well, it's S spaces, so.
This is a very smart audience, I have learned, so they will figure it out. Thank you guys so much for being the headliner, the closer, the finisher. Thank you all. We have standing room only. I didn't believe that would happen. But thank you all for coming out. We need to do a quick changeover in this room, and then India Currents has a performance in here. So check out the rest of the things going on. There's lots of art and stuff to do. So thank you for coming out. Appreciate you all. In approximately 10 minutes, you should come back to this room for more dance performances. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you're still here. Yay. Welcome to the second portion of this evening. Come on up. It was one of the fun things that happens at Open San Jose is people come in and they say, I got this idea. Can we do a thing? And like all the time we say, yeah, let's try it. And this is one of those examples where there was a photography piece and a dance piece with India Currents, and they were like, we want to do this thing. And 6-7 months later, it's here we are doing this partnership thing together. So I want introduce yourselves and explain what's happening, but I'm really excited that this project came to fruition. If you haven't seen the photo exhibit, please do, and that'll live here for the next 2 months in our public gallery. So
thank you, Chad. Thank you for making this happen. My name is Vandana Kumar, and I'm the publisher of India Currents magazine. Wow. Thank you. So we had this idea about presenting something new. We called it Rhythm and Roots. We talked with the city of San Jose, and they gave us a little bit of encouragement. And they said, okay, what is it that you want to do? We said, everyone seems to think that all Indians are tech billionaires. And I wish that was true. And at India Currents, we've been documenting this history of Indian immigration for the last 39 years. And while we have featured tech billionaires, let me tell you, we feature a lot of people that are doing crazy and fun and innovative stuff. And one of those people that we have worked with is Celine, who leads the Chitresh Das Institute. And we came up with the idea of sharing our roots and along with their rhythm. Our roots portion actually covers, where is Shri? She's sitting here somewhere. There she is, our fabulous photographer. She created a, thank you. She created a series that we call We Belong. It has documented this incredible diversity that exists within the Indian diaspora. When you get done from here, I'd encourage you to just walk down, see these fabulous photographs that she has. And with each of these photographs, there's a story. It has a QR code. If you're interested in going deeper into the story, you can do this. This is also, all of this is also available on indiacurrents.com. You can search We Belong and you'll find the entire series over there. She has taken a lot of care in creating that to showcase this incredible diversity that exists within our diaspora. And with that, I want to turn this over to Celine and let her share a little bit about the work that CDI does.
Thank you, Vandana. I'm Celine Shindas. She said I'm the executive director of the Chitresh Das Institute. And I actually had worked with Vandana with my late husband's organization for 20 years, but finally only met her 3 years ago after 20 years of working together. And what we discovered is that she and I have a similar vision in handing these traditions of journalism, of Kathak, down to the next generation with integrity and connection to community. And it was amazing for us to see how we shared those values and that we don't have to live in the confines of our art form or discipline, but that we can really work together and find synergy with what we do together. So it's really exciting to have you here because it is a fruition of many years of discussion. So we're excited to share with you some dance pieces. We will bring on a senior disciple of Pandit Chitresh Das and our artistic director, Charlotte Moraga, in just a second. But I'd like to also encourage you to see the photography, the visual arts, the performing arts, that we all are stronger if we work together. And again, you're proof positive of that, of this coming together. So thank you, Vandana. And also just a shout out to CreaTV. Chad, his team, and their vision, it's just mind-boggling. This space is amazing. What a coup for San Jose to have this space. So I'd like to invite Artistic Director Charlotte Moraga on, and both Vandana and I have information. If you'd like to know more about India Currents or Chitrish Das Institute, please ask us. Charlotte Moraga.
Thank you. We are very, very excited to be here and for this collaboration, Rhythm and Roots. I will get right to the point because it's getting late. We have 3 really exciting dances for you today. Oh, they're actually excerpts of larger pieces. Back in 2020, I collaborated with Alam Khan to do a full-length evening work based on the Mahapanchabhuta. It's called Mantram. And the 2 pieces we're going to share with you tonight are not full pieces, they're just small excerpts. The first one, Brahman, is without music. It is just, well, I shouldn't say it's without music. It's without melody, although you might in your mind hear melody. It's purely rhythm. It's purely dancers, and as many of you know, Kathak dancers are musicians. They're wearing 5 pounds of bells on their ankles. And so it's amazing how they are so much together with just the rhythm of their feet. So without further ado, the first piece, I would like to invite the dancers to the stage. Vanita Mundra, come to the stage, dancers, is one of the dancers of Chitrashtas dance. She recently performed in Invoking the River, which we'll be presenting again in San Francisco in September. And then we have 3 of our senior Chitrashtas Youth Company members, Mira, Mahi, and Anya, who will be accompanying. Let's begin without further ado. Enjoy. Give another round of applause. They're not used to a TV studio. They're used to be way up high on the stage where you can see their feet and all that sort of thing. So this is a new experience for them. But the next piece also is being presented in a way that we haven't really done it before. This excerpt of mantram is called Agni. And back in 2020, I don't know if you all remember what was happening then, but there were a lot of fires. There were health fires, there were social fires, there were political fires, and there were wildfires. And when Alam and I started working on the music for this work, we started in February of 2020, and then March 13th rolled around, and we could no longer meet. And so I think I met with the dancers one time. So we continued to work on the music over the whole year, but it was all via Zoom. We discovered that we could actually do some kind of composing over Zoom. Dancing was a whole nother story. It's very hard to choreograph on Zoom. So we couldn't get into the theaters. They were all shuttered. And there's this amazing filmmaker, Alka Raghuram, who's standing right there. And I said, or maybe she said, I don't even remember whose idea it was. But I said, let's make a film. We can't really do, all dancers are making films because they can't get into the theaters. But it was like we needed to do something for this project. We needed to do some movement for the project. And so we made a very short film, a 5-minute film based on Agni, fire, wildfire, all the fires. And the poetry is hers. And all of the multimedia art is hers. And you're going to see that in the background while the dancers are also dancing. So when we presented the piece in the whole hour-long work in 2020, we didn't show the film at that time. So this is the first time the film is happening at the same time as the dance for the first half. So hopefully it will work. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Please enjoy Agni.
इस राख में है अंगारे उस रात के, सितारों ने आग बरसाई थी जब ज़मीं पर। फलक से ये नज़ारा कुछ जश्न सा लगता था। सहमा था समा, दहशत थी हर दरख्त, दरिंदे और परिंदे के अंदर। ये क्या हुआ, क्यों हुआ, किसकी खता है? वक्त के खाते में लिखा है हर अमल का बयां। क्यों फलक है खौफ में, समंदर बेचैन है, राख बन गई है ज़मीं की जुबान।
Uh-oh. I guess you better hurry up. Next piece. Can we just pause the music for 1 second? Thank you. One more round of applause for Agni and Alka's beautiful film, which you could see, but it's not as, I mean, it's, you. Those of you who saw it, what did you think? Could you make it out? Could you see the image? Yeah, okay. So we're going to end this small taste of what we do, of Kathak and the next generation, with a very traditional piece. This is a Jokons Tarana, composed by my Guruji, Pandit Chitresh Das. Very traditional. I hope you enjoy it.
Da 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 ding dong dong da 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 ding ding dong dong da 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 din din da da dong da 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 din din da dong da 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 ki da da ga dong da ki da da ga da 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 da
Mahi, Anya, Mira, Anisha, Anushka, it's her birthday today. Anusha and Parnavi, part of the Chitrastas Youth Company. And can we have Anita Mundra also come back on? A member of the Chitrastas Dance Company. We hope you enjoyed what you saw, and you come and see some of our other shows. We also teach classes in Cupertino, San Mateo, and San Ramon. We have flyers for you. We have a website, and we'd love to see you again. Thank you all for coming and spending some time with us. And thank you also to Open Studios and all of the crew. Thank you for all your hard work and your devotion to the arts. Thank you. Namaskar.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for coming and joining us today. And if you want to keep up about what's happening in the community and events like this, look us up, indiacurrents.com. You can follow us on a social platform of your choice. We are everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Anyone that is left in the studio, there are additional activities in the rest of Open San Jose. Please make your way out. Feel free to take your time, enjoy, say hi to our anchor partners and our fellow team and crew. Thank you very much for coming and join us.